Now, us talking about top threes and power levels, I want to bring this to an even higher conversation about the top three most powerful characters in Black Clover thus far. Previously, we did a video on this, and I went with the Word Soul Devil at number 1, Lich at number 2, and I took Asta at number 3.
Wow.
React.
You feeling all right now?
I'm feeling great.
Here, and I know why you said Asta, but you can't base the one move that was assisted by so many.
Yeah, like where's Yami?
A testament to his ultimate strength.
Where's Yami?
I'm still rolling with Asta.
I don't think Yami. I was with you when you said World Sword Devil and the real Lit, but for me, it's the first Wizard King or Julius. The first Wizard King really is who I would take, because
Lich has a literally spirit bomb sword attack.
I mean, and the real Wizard King defeated Monster Lit. He put him down. And it was them versus the World Soul Devil.
Yeah,
To
Dark Elf Lit, yeah.
For them to not be in the same.
Wait. You're taking Lumiere over Lich?
I'm saying that's a good point. I'm telling him that Lumiere over Asta as number 3 in the whole show might be.
Yeah, I think Lit is stronger than Lumiere, but I feel like.
Yeah, I believe Lich is stronger than Lumiere.
But I'm just like, if we're talking about especially, basing off the World Sword Devil at number 1, it would make more sense to me that the two cats that were hanging on with him on the 2v1 are the top 3 in the show. I mean, they were watching these guys astonished. Asta,
Wait, so the person that finished the Word Soul Devil off.
But I mean, you can say it to a testament that Yami helped finish him off too.
He's saying with the help of.
I'm saying Asta. That was an extreme.
I didn't need help.
The reason why I disagree, though, I see where you're headed. Asta's magic, his anti-magic, is arcane. I cannot say the same for Lumiere. I cannot say the same for these characters. I can say that for Yami. I can say that for Asta. And because he has arcane type magic, it puts him in a different bracket. Now, we know his skill set isn't on Wizard King level yet. But because his magic attribute is of arcane, I have to say that I'm going to take Asta because
he has a higher potential. He has a higher max potential in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I can agree with that. But to say that he is the strongest,
but is that the question?
As of now, I can't co-sign because
who's stopping the Black Divider?
I mean,
he was the only one that could really stop the Word Soul Devil.
The Black Divider is a move that we don't even know if he could do again. That was a once in an instant move. It's like one of those moves where it's like MUI. Like, we don't know when we're gonna see MUI.
I mean, he has Lich's Grimoire though.
I think he's more consistent than Goku though, to be honest. I mean, from what we saw with Yami, right? When Yami first fought Lit and he pulled out the Dimension Division attack. After that, he had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had it in his...
Right.
But from what we've seen in this universe, once you pull out a new move and it's pretty much in your Grimoire, you
got it.
You pretty much can use it whenever you want in the next fight. So
that's what I believe.
That's valid.
And I feel that, but at the same time, I don't still think that one move is going to always be a number 1 KO, because one has to land it, and that was the main thing with the World Soul Devil. If Yami and Yuno and everybody else didn't do so well of holding them down, apprehending them, keeping them busy, Asta would have never got that off. It was a one-on-one. It would have been curtains for Asta.
But we can say the same for Lich and Lumiere.
No, we can't, because Lich and Lumiere find the World Soul Devil by themselves for a good while.
They fought they 2v1 him, and they needed help.
That's what I'm saying, though. But
it wasn't like a 1v1. It wasn't like Lich arrived on the scene and said, "Everyone back off. I got this."
But
Nobody did.
That's pretty much what happened, though. They backed off and they were watching the fight.
When there was a 2v1.
No,
there was a 2v1.
There was a point when one of them was casting that spell to either it was to let the other Magic Knights know what was going on, or it was to charge up so that Sekiro can go and get the first Wizard King. But there was one point where it was lit. It was like, all right, y'all just figure something out. I'll hold them off for like a couple minutes.
I just
Right.
think,
Well, yes, and that's why I have Lich over Asta. I have Lich at number 2.
but I don't see Asta beating the Wizard King in a one-on-one, or I don't see him doing as much effective damage when it was the 2v1 of Lit and the Wizard King versus the World Soul Devil.
But nor do I. I don't think that's his argument, though.
So how can you say that he's stronger then? It's my thing.
I that was just me talking about his arcane magic. I believe his arcane magic puts him in a different bracket than those Wizard Kings. I think that even if you want to say a Wizard King is more skilled, there's some things that the Wizard Kings cannot do that Asta can do, which to me speaks volumes about. I mean, you got to remember, the Queen of the Witches wanted Asta like so badly. Because she knew how valuable he was to her cause and what he could bring to the table. It wasn't like she was trying to go after Wizard Kings and everything. She said, Asta, that's the guy I need. Like, and that speaks volumes to what Asta means. He's that valuable. We haven't... Right. He probably doesn't realize it as of yet, but we know as viewers of the show that Asta's ability and the fact that he's arcane, now Julius is telling him, listen, Asta, or even other elite people are telling them, listen, you are arcane, you're going to be needed so much in the next battle that's coming up in the Heart Kingdom and Spade Kingdom and things like that. So I'm going to have to say it's Asta.
But I mean, that's kind of to my point though, like in the next battle, in the future, the potential. I don't see him right now having more strength, power, speed, skill. The only advantage he has over anybody that like would be on around Lit's level is that one move. And I feel...
Well, it's that he can take down and hang with demon magic that they can't. If demon gets dropped into their world, right? Lumiere, his one shot, it's a seal.
I mean, that's not the one shot. He put Monster Lit in the dirt first before he sealed him. Like I feel like you're saying just because his magic isn't arcane that it should not be recognized as almost just as powerful. He has light magic, like it is the number one attribute of magic. Like him and Lit, I feel like are really Asta and Yuno, except Yuno, it to me is more skilled than Asta one, and like that all to a testament is. I don't say Asta is so much stronger than all these Magic Knight captains because of that one move for me. You know what I'm saying? Or because of his arcane magic or his more, or because he's more applicable to fight demons. You know?
So who's your top 3?
I mean, for me, it's the World Soul Devil, Lit, and Lumiere. I think they are the top 3 strongest of what we've seen. I mean, Lumiere's not technically alive, but even if you want to go who's next, I would have Yami stronger than Asta. You feel me? Like
I disagree with that.
Me too.
You don't think Yami's stronger than Asta?
I don't, because Yami has great attacks. They both have arcane magic. Yami has 0 of the mobility that Asta has. He can't fly. Yami also doesn't have any transformations where he dramatically increases his power boost or his battle potential or any of that. Asta has, black form Asta, whereas before he could do it, twice in a day. Now he can do it like as many times as he wants. You saw that happen against the World Soul Demon. Mm-hmm. Yami plays a significant role, right? He helped them take down the World Soul Demon. He has an incredible, key abilities where he can sense where opponents are, like hundreds of feet away from it, if not farther than that. Right. But that is not enough to put him, because Asano's key also, it's not as great, but his mobility and his speed is enough to overpower. If you look at Yami's greatest attack, it's possible that Asta can dodge that. It's possible.
I think.
Whereas I don't think Yami can dodge Asta's problem with that.
I disagree. I think with Yami's level of ki, he can dodge that attack. But I also think that I feel that Asta, for the most part, until he goes into his black form, is a weaker version of Yami. Until he goes into the black form, then I feel like it's almost equal, because Yami is comparable to like Marileona. We've seen Marileona go crazy on multiple 5 Magic Knights in 1.
I mean, I personally believe Marileona is stronger than Yami, but
and I do too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Asta's stronger than Marileona either. You feel me? I don't take Asta stronger than all these Magic Knight captains. Like, I know his black form, him and Yuno's form is like you could say it's Magic Knight Captain level, but I don't think it's top Magic Knight Captain level. I don't think it's Marileona, Yami, and for me, I mean, even the Captain of the Golden Dawns is a serious problem. Like these are cats with multitude of experience in battle. Asta makes horrible mistakes all the time.
Listen, but you have to realize that Asta and Yuno did a combo attack against Lich, and were holding their own.
And Yami and Charlotte did a combo on the World Soul Devil and were hanging in there for a while.
They were support class.
They were not.
But that was before anybody pulled up. It was just them two.
Yami was. Listen, there's one thing that pains me to say, but it's the reason why I don't think Yami is as great as you are making him out to seem. I think he's an amazing Magic Knight captain. I think it's Marileona, then Yami. But because of his battle against Elf Longris, that made me question Yami. Okay. That made me question him.
And what?
That's a good point.
Jack was there.
Right.
Finn will have to carry that.
But I feel like it was because of the nature of his magic.
And that's why you're helping my argument, because the magic of the nature of your magic matters in these types of conversations, right? If you're going up against a spatial magic user like a Finral or a Langris, right? Yeah. Certain magic users like a Magna or something are pretty much rendered useless, right? And that's where it comes in, where I'm thinking Asta as an arcane type, that's a bad matchup for some of these people,
right? And I don't disagree, but I look at it more of like, if I throw Asta in the same situation, him and Yami or whoever, him and Jack versus Elf Langris, I would think he would need just as much support. I think it would still need to be a team effort. You would still need Finral to help deal with that kind of thing. Even though he can negate the stuff, he couldn't even negate regular Langris's spatial magic. He was struggling heavy with Black Form. So I feel like, he had a better fight than Yami though. Not really. He was Elf Langris. He was 10 times more powerful. And Yami really walked out of that battle kind of unscathed. Asta was...
Because Finral was there. If Finral wasn't there, was Yami making it out? Let's be honest. There were many close calls in that battle.
You could say there were many close calls, but I feel like it's I don't put him like above Yami in the similar sense that I feel like if it was, you take Yami out and it was Jack and Finral, I feel like he would have to struggle more because of his lack of experience, and because I feel like when you have, like, especially someone who's so compatible like with Jack and just Yami, I feel like is just a smarter fighter, and I just feel like we're taking away from the reason he's a captain. You know what I'm saying? Like the Wizard King recognized him and William as like, y'all are gonna lead this generation. Well, he wanted one of them to be the next Wizard King. You feel me? So that's why I feel like I don't necessarily have Asta over Yami, or I don't know. Marileona too is like a whole monster. You feel me? I don't think.
Absolutely.
Like even if Asta's negating all her magic, she's just on the brute strength is putting in severe work. You know what I mean? So I just don't have Asta that high for my character list. That's really.
So what's the list again?
So for me, my top 3 is just World Soul Devil, Lit, the real Lit, Lumiere, and then I would get into like Julius, and then Marileona.
All right,
you feel me? And then now I do think Asta is stronger than most of the captains, for sure. I think he's stronger than every captain except for like.
So you put Asta at least in your top 5?
It's yes, and I would have to break it down a little more because, I still take Marileona. I would say top 10. Top 10. Because I have Marileona and Yami at 4 and I have Julius and then Marileona at 4 and 5. I don't think Asta can beat Julius either in his full power.